Fredericksburg Downtown Fashion Week. It has a sort of a New York sound and feel to it.
I think it does. Obviously, New York has their big fashion week right before market, and it's a really exciting time for a lot of the stores to be coming together. We've actually got 11 stores that have grouped together to start this. And it's just going to be really fun. So there's going to be exciting things going on in store all week long. We're actually going to be open late on Friday to do a fall fashion crawl where you can come in for specials and refreshments. And then on Thursday night, we're going to be hosting a fashion show. So very much like in New York, you're going to be able to see the fall collections that all the stores have gone to market and picked out, walked down the runway. And so we're really excited. It's going to be super energizing to see those fall collections, truly take the runway here in Fredericksburg.
It is, and it's right here. And when you said 11 stores, that catches. I would never have thought that many.
So 11 stores are going to be walking the runway. We have a 12th store that's joined in, that's new. She just doesn't have her inventory yet. And that's actually not all of the stores, which I think is even more amazing. We have a couple that weren't able to join us this year. We're hopeful they'll join us again. But, you can really get a lot of fashion here in downtown. You don't have to go to Richmond or DC to get that. You have friendly sales associates and owners here ready to help you here in your own town, which I think is huge and so fun.
I think the beauty of something like this is that we also all shop at each other's stores. So this is less about a competition and more about a collaboration of us getting together and showing downtown off as a destination to come shopping. This is a great place where you can get everything from your bridal gown and your furs to your secondhand inventory. There's just such a beautiful range, and it's something for everybody. And so the whole point of bringing this together to begin with was the downtown stores decided we need to get together and show that we work together really well, that we are not competitors, we're family. We're family down here. And so we got all together and said, what can we do? And we decided that fall fashion was,
one of the energizing,
the most energizing. It's when people get excited.
Fall.
We start talking about pumpkins and apples, and we start talking about our scarves and our boots, and we get excited as women. So why not showcase that? And I think that it's really beautiful that we were able to get so many of the downtown boutiques, and other ones have already come in and said, like, we can't participate this year because we already had something on the calendar, but we definitely want to do this again, and that's really a great.
It's really fun to see, and we've had a lot of fun putting it together. Have a lot of laughs and a lot of collaborating, like you were talking about. And I think that's sometimes the misconception about boutiques downtown is maybe we're competing with each other, but we're not. We're actually really great complements to each other.
Yes.
So if you can't find something in my store, I'm always like pointing people to Willow and Bash and Lady Legacy and Cosabella and Peekaloo. And then anyone that comes in is expecting, I'm always pointing them to Stacey's store, Two Hearts One Dress, which is our maternity store here in town, which has a great selection. So it's wonderful to get to know the owners even more, and managers as well, because we really are. We're all sort of tour guides to our own city and passing customers back and forth and saying, you should totally go check out here, or I might not have had what you wanted, but I know that they will. Go ask for Stacey. She'll be there.
Well, and Stacey, it's just, I think, Catherine just mentioned it's selection. I don't know that a lot of people realize that there is such a selection downtown.
There's such a wide variety downtown. I mean, there's something for every price range. There's something for every body shape. There's something for every style. And that is a really beautiful thing to exist in such a great location. And we've talked about how this started as a collaboration between the boutique owners, but we decided that we loved that so much that we took it to Main Street, and Main Street was completely supportive and said, you know what, we love this idea. We love backing you all. Anything that, can work together and benefit multiple businesses, Main Street is generally a great supporter of, and this was a huge advantage and opportunity for them to get behind us in a way that they haven't had to or been able to in the past. And once we got the support from Main Street and this really started rolling, we also got the support of the city. And so it's gone from this tiny, store owner thing that we were going to put together on a low budget and just make it work somehow to a really elegant and fantastic event that we have planned with things from, leading up to the event, leading up to the show, we have discounts and gifts with purchase, and some of the stores are staying open later. And then we have the fashion show Thursday night, and then it all wraps up Friday evening, where all of the boutiques are going to stay open late. We're going to have refreshments. We'll have, each store has something special going on. And so following us on social media, on our Instagram, on our Facebook, we have, you know, some things going on there, and you'll notice all the boutiques are posting the same thing. We've done a really great job at collaborating with this.
As far as tickets go to the fashion show?
Yes, that's a great question. So they're $35. You can get them at fredericksburgfashionshow.eventbrite.com. Or you can also go to the Visitor Center if you prefer just to go in person and purchase your ticket. There are no physical tickets. It'll be a list at the door, so your name will be there. You just walk in and let them know. And with your ticket, you get a free drink ticket. And you've got, we'll have heavy hors d'oeuvres and then also the fashion show. So our event, our Facebook event is up on the downtown Fredericksburg page. So our event is listed up on the downtown Fredericksburg page, where you can go to that as well. And there'll be a link to the Eventbrite.
Well, I think the exciting thing about this is that you show people there are options, and that you don't have to get some of the brands that you've talked about. You don't have to go to Northern Virginia or Richmond to get them.
No.
It's right here.
It's right here, and I think it's going to be so exciting to see the variety of looks walk the runway. Like we were just talking about, everything from bridal to maternity to first to River Rock Outfitters participating, so outdoor wear, to, you know, designer goods from some of the other boutiques. And so it'll just be really, really exciting to see that like come all together. Our models are going to be friends and customers, so it's going to have a real, you know, Fredericksburg feel, like Absolutely. A real love of our city. So these ladies that we've asked, and men, to model for us, they not only, you know, love the city, but they love shopping downtown. And so it's just going to be a fun event to like group all that in together for the fashion show on Thursday, September 12th.
Well, Stacey, I mean, this is, you can really see that this could become really a fall thing now in Fredericksburg.
That's absolutely the goal. The goal is absolutely to pull this event off with such class that it is something that builds and gets bigger and bigger every year, that we can eventually include all of the downtown boutiques in this, and it becomes something. And we're really excited. We got the mayor included. She's going to be, you know, hosting our event, and we're so excited. Like, it is, you know, Catherine stated, it's a very downtown feel. It's a downtown feel because it's, the business owners are, you know, Fredericksburg residents. We are talking about models who live in the Fredericksburg area. We're talking about clothing from the Fredericksburg area. We're talking about everything that goes back into this from customers, and whenever they purchase is going back to a small business owner. And that really gives us a huge advantage and a different light to a lot of the other fashion things. I mean, if you're going to, you know, Northern Virginia, or you're going down to Richmond, or you're going up to New York, you're getting bigger brands, but you're also getting bigger department stores. That's not affecting a person that you see that you're having coffee with at, you know, Hyperion, or you're going down to the Italian station and getting cheesecake. Those are things that you're doing with local women, and the fact that we're all women business owners is a really cool aspect to it. It throws a whole nother wrench into this, that, you know,
we're
this
so
is a
proud
bunch
of that.
We're a bunch of women who decided, let's get together and showcase what we do best in this town, which is give a Fredericksburg feel. I mean, you can't get this environment anywhere else.
Yeah. You should be proud of it, because this is pretty cool.
Wonderful. Yeah. I mean, it's been really fun to sit in the meetings and listen to the amazing ideas. And what I found so amazing is that everybody has like a niche that they're like really special at, like, you know, they really have like a hone on.
Yeah.
And so as we've like been putting this together, we're like, oh, I didn't know you knew like all about that. Like, go ahead, like that's your wheelhouse, take it. And just divvying out like roles and responsibilities, that's been like really fun, because I've gotten to know the owners even more, to be like, I had no idea that you had like such a talent for that. Like, let's, you know, have you sort of head that up. So it's really been an overall collaboration, and that part is wonderful. And then to sit around and see all of us as women business owners, just such a strong group of women, to me, that really warms my heart. And I feel like our town is so special in that case, that we have so many women business owners here that are doing great and thriving.
Yeah.
And you just think a few years ago, this probably wouldn't have been possible, but now it is.
Yes, that's so funny. We talked on our last podcast, right, that I've stood on the sales floor for 11 years. This is the first time that we've collaborated in this nature. I mean, Main Street, and there was an organization beforehand, had worked together in some like overall downtown events, but to actually have the boutiques and the clothing stores, especially the women's clothing stores, coming together like this This is the first time it's ever happened. So it's exciting.
Our hope is definitely to take this from, you know, a one-time event or a small event to broaden it to an entire week, similar to Restaurant Week, to give something to showcase all of the different businesses that are down here, all of the different variety, all of the different accessories that you can purchase. And we want to take all of that and turn it into a full event. We would love for this to become something
Keep
that
growing.
to keep growing and to become something that is looked forward to every year.
So the fashion show is the 12th.
The 12th, yes.
September 12th. You can get
the
your
Old Silk
tickets
Mill.
at the Old Silk Mill. You can get your tickets at Fredericksburg Fashion Show.eventbrite.com. You can head to the Visitor Center if you want to purchase them there. All the other events that are going on and the exciting specials will be happening all week and then open late on Friday. Anyone can participate in those. You don't actually have to have a ticket for those. So come on downtown and support your local business owners and women here and shop our local fashions. That again, you don't have to go to Northern Virginia or DC to get. You can come downtown, get personal service and great selection.